Alright, this is my review and reaction to the patch notes. Alright, so the first one is Captain America. His health. Okay, he's taking the health nerf. Playing against Captain America, he has such high survivability. He's unkillable. He does this jump over and over and over and on the point. Like, you can have one captain just delaying, the point for their team to respawn. So I feel like he did need a nerf. Just so hard to kill. Increases the delay of shield recovery from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. So I'm guessing like when you open his shield. Okay, and his ultimate ability. Okay. I feel like this is good. Captain America is super annoying to play against. Doctor Strange, adjust the damage fall off the daggers, right, at 10 meters and reduced to at 20 meters, starting at 10 meters and reducing. Is this? I don't know. Like, I wish they'll tell you the before. So is this a nerf or a buff? Remove the range damage fall off. Oh, that's good. Okay. His E ability. What does the damage fall off? Damage fall off for daggers begins at 10 meters. At 20 meters, the damage was reduced to 62% of the base reduction. Example, if the base damage was and 20 meters is 62, right? New state, the damage fall off 10 meters, 80%. So, okay, so yeah, it's a damage buff. It's the patch notes are hard to read. So he's definitely going to be doing more damage. Finally, a Doctor Strange buff. Finally. So this is good. It just doesn't mean, look, that reduce the damage fall off at 20 meters starting to, it seems like a nerf, but from what I noticed about the last ones, whatever it's called, increase the range. Is this her ultimate? It's like pulse. Decrease the value of the shield. Okay, wow, a nerf. Increase the cooldown of Carbon Crush. Okay. Decrease the damage. Oh, damn, her kick. And decrease the actual damage dealt when propelling any. Damn, she got a nerf. So this is no longer a one-shot, I don't think. I don't know, it might be. But you're losing right here 20 damage. It might, yeah. A lot of people are complaining that she one-shotted like 255s. I'm about to test this. No, it's still a one-shot squishies. Still one shot. Okay. But this 20 damage is a lot. Final hits. Decrease the damage of Vine Strike. Okay, a Groot nerf. Increases. Damn, a huge Groot nerf. This Groot was getting banned all the time. Huge Groot nerf. 4 seconds is a lot. And the damage of that. Okay, Magneto increase the charge speed of rings. Okay. Slight Magneto buff. Okay. Adjust Hammer Throw's ability effect to a standard ability. Remove the Thor Force cost of the universal cooldown. Adjust the ability cooldown to 6 seconds. Thor gains 1 Thor Force with each hammer. Thrown. Decrease the throw hit damage from 70 to 45. And damn. Huge nerf to his hammer throw. But what does this stuff mean? Adjust Hammer's throw ability effect to standard ability. Remove Thor Force cost from the adjust. Okay, so it's no longer. I guess it's a normal ability now. Oh, it's just a normal ability now. Okay. So I mean, I guess they can interweave it. Because I feel like no Thor player would ever use the hammer throw. So the hammer throw got nerfed big time. But now it's the Thor gains 1 Thor Force from each hammer throw enemy hit. Okay, so it seems like a rework. Decrease the shield value gained from consuming Thor Force. Adjust the bonus health gained from Thor Force consumed. Okay, I feel like this is necessary. Thor was nearly unkillable, man. Like, I'm glad it's got a huge nerf. It's a big nerf, 50 health. Because he was just unkillable, man. Like, a tank versus tank, Thors would just stayed alive too long. So I feel like this is a good nerf. Increase the base damage of his arrows. A Hawkeye buff? Okay. Increase the projectile damage. Okay. Increase buff. Increase the maximum force from... Increase the charge speed. Damn, a Hawkeye buff? Increase the charge capacity of Night Sword Throne. What the hell does that mean, the charge?
An opportunity for combat.
Oh, she had 8th. Okay, so her main ability. Okay, it's a Hella buff. That's interesting. A Hella buff. Okay. I'm okay with this. She wasn't too powerful. Torch. Reduce the damage of fire cluster from 7 per hit to 6. Torches just did so much damage. Increase the charge speed of blazing blast. 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Another nerf. Decrease the shield value gain from... Okay, another nerf. Increase the cooldown. Okay, yeah, definitely. I feel like Torch did need a nerf. Okay, Iron Fist. Okay. Lowers the dragon's defense damage. Block bonus. Good. Because Iron Fists were unkillable. For having such a squishy character to just be unkillable.
An opportunity for combat.
Decreases the maximum bonus health converted from damage blocked. Yes, needed. Because he would block and just be invincible. Slightly decrease the dash distance. Okay. In the Z-axis when there's no target. Okay. Reduces dragon defense cooldown. Okay. Well, I feel like, yeah, this was a needed nerf. Okay, let's see Iron Man. Iron Man's getting reduction, repulsor, blast damage, and burst. Survivability time for a new suit upgrade. Remove Iron Man's gamma overdrive from... Oh, no more. Holy shit. Remove Iron Man's gamma overdrive from the... Gain a new team-up anchor. Okay, so he's no longer part of... Really?
Guess we better save the world again. Or is it worlds this time?
Okay, he's no longer part of the Gamma. That's... I mean, they nerfed it. They nerfed Gamma, and then they buffed his normal damage. So I guess wasn't too much needed. Decrease the projectile damage of a 3rd repulsor blast. Damn. 3rd repulsor. Damn, I guess they felt he did too much damage. Reduce armor overdrive. Damn, really? Nerfs. Iron Man nerfs. Damn. Namor. Okay. Namor's summary defenses will be sinking a bit, but his Monstro spawn's getting stronger and his ultimate is getting bigger. Increase the cooldown of Blessing of the Deep. I think that's his shield. I don't know all their ability. His shift ability.
I am the ocean's avenging sun. You will get no love from me.
Yep, his shift ability. Okay. I felt they always had it off cooldown, so I guess this was a needed one. Expand horn, or his ultimate. Inner circle. Okay, so bigger. Okay, so because the inner circle would one-shot like a Luna ult. Luna's inner ult, the inner circle would one-shot her. Outer circle. Okay. Decrease the outer circle radius. Okay, so it's weaker on that outer circle, but the inner circle can still probably one-shot Luna ults. Now adjust the damage fall off from starting and reduce to 30. I hate this shit. What does this mean? Damage fall off. Damage fall off begins 20 at 40 meters. Damage was reduced to 30 as a base value. 70 reduction. Example: base damage was 100, and at 40 meters it deal 30. New. Okay, so it's more damage. Example: base damage 100 at 40 meters. Okay, so they do more damage. Okay. It's so unreadable. I hate when they do that. Okay, so a Namor buff. Psylocke decreases retrieval damage. Okay, so her burst got removed. Her dagger burst. Decreasing invisibility duration. Okay, damn. A Psylocke nerf completely. I didn't see too much Psylocke being played that much, but I guess she's kind of powerful. Increase the capacity. Burst acorns. Feel like that's her shoot ability. So
I think a lot of villains are just hurt and scared. It would be really nice to help them.
okay, so more damage.
After I ping an acorn off their foreheads.
Decrease the cooldown of mammal blood.
Spotted bad guys. There they are.
Mammal bond, I mean. What the hell is that? I don't know all of her ability. Her E ability, okay. Optimized user experiment, a squirrel, blockade, tail bounce, and unbeatable user experience? I don't know what the hell that means. Star-Lord, okay. Increase, okay, his ultimate takes longer. Extends the maximum target range from 30, okay. Adjusted damage fall off from... But the ultimate, okay, so it increases power. I guess they tell you right there, increases power. So it does more damage. It's a 50% damage buff, okay. Storm, increase the damage of Omega Hurricane. Okay, Storm buff. Punisher. Getting a boost to his mid to long range damage. And slightly boosts his mobility. Okay, reduces movement. Slow. A final from when not firing. Wow, okay, because
They don't look
when he's in his ultimate, that was just so easy to kill with Magneto. Magneto just counter his ultimate. And, okay, so he just moves. So, reduce the movement, slow. So, damn, so it's 10%. So he's more maneuverability, harder to kill with the Magneto ult. Okay, so what the hell is this? I don't know what that is. It's shotgun? No, he's regular, okay. Damn, huge buff. Single damage? Damn, huge buff. Huge buff. Jeff the Landshark. Jeff Kit gets a fantastic rework.
Hostiles up front.
More frontal support and combat ability, but less survivability. Adds a new effect to the Joyful Splash. Now also deals damage to enemies at 70s and can heal enemies through other allies. And what the hell? I think that's his shift ability. No, his regular. Holy shit! Look at this range. What the hell? Also deals damage to enemies. Okay, so I guess it never did damage to enemies. That's right. So now it does. That's nice. And heal allies through other allies. And okay, so it heals. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Because Jeff was just known as the worst healer. So this is good. Because Jeff the Landshark being the worst healer. Big time. So it heals through them. So that's nice. And he does damage. So that means you're healing somebody and also damaging. This is amazing. This makes him less shitty. Okay, damage fall off. Okay, reduces healing per second. So he gets a reduced healing, okay. Change Aqua Burst to chart. Hold up. Change Aqua Burst. Charge ability 3 mass charge at 3 charge. New effect. Directs hit. Now launches enemies upwards. Increases. What? Is Aqua Burst? Oh! This was his most annoying ability. Oh, now you can't spam it. Jeff's would just do this and spam it. Wow, I think that's a huge nerf. Because DPS Jeffs would just be super annoying. Damn, really?
Double KO.
They've completely reworked them.
That's 3.
I mean, look at his, but he's got super far distance. Can I hit those guys? Oh my god. He's got really far distance. Wow. Okay, that's really far distance, but they nerfed his right click. Damn, I feel like that's a huge nerf. Like, I guess people hated DPS Jeffs that much that they nerfed it, they put a charge limit. Because DPS Jeffs would just be annoying to deal with. They'll do this, and just do that shit to you, and then run away. Do that shit. Change the effect of healing bubble from one-time healing to overtime. Okay, okay. So this used to be just a speed boost. So now it's not. So now it's like you can use it offensively, you know? I'm not offensively. Defensively on your team, of course. Increase the healing amount from previous 85 to 120 over 4 seconds. Reduce the max charges from 6 to 3. Remove the enemy launch up effect. A new effect to hide and seek. It now has an energy cap of 120 that drains 20% while submerged and restores. Okay, so you can't do it forever. While submerged restores. Yeah, so you can't do this forever. Jess will do this shit forever. Damn, they completely reworked him. Holy shit. Just ultimate. Healing on... Okay, so it heals them, okay. Increase the damage reduction received when taking critical hit. Reduce the damage when taking critical hit. Okay. Increase the energy cost of Jeff's ultimate. Damn, I mean, I'm liking this, but I feel like... So he got a buff. They just completely reworked them. Damn. Because Jeffs were just never usually played. If someone was playing a Jeff, you'd be like, get off Jeff, play real healer. Increase light and dark. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Damage. A Luna buff. Adds a new effect to absolute 0, now granting 50% on hit. Oh, that's good. That's good. Because this is Luna's only survivability. Her freeze ability. And her ultimate, damn. Her ultimate got another longer to, you know, get. See, Rocket, survivability is taking a tiny hit. He's also blasting off from armor overload and losing team up anchor. He's now gaining a new with Rocket Network, some stellar new support. From what I hear, he's teaming up with Penny. Reduces the repair mode direct hit amount from... Okay, so it's a... So they're just nerfing it by... I guess he was a really powerful healer. So they're nerfing his heal. Team up, okay. Luna and Hawkeye? What? As a team up anchor, Luna Snow gets 50% increased healing. Okay. So Luna... Big time healing bonus. I mean, a buff. Hawkeye unlocks a new Ice Arrow ability through his team up. Ice Arrow? Okay, so Hawkeye got a huge buff. Kind of curious what the Ice Arrow does. With the blessing of Luna Snow, Hawkeye is imbued with ice energy, allowing him to fire ice arrows that pierce through enemies. If an ice arrow travels beyond a certain distance and stuns an enemy, it hits. If it strikes before reaching his distance, instead it slows the target. Damn, it's a stun. Okay. Jeff Nado. Wow. Storm gains the Shark Surge ability through her team up with Jeff. Okay, Jeff gains the Jeff Nado ability through the... What? Interesting. Okay, interesting. Did a good amount of damage. This is interesting. Wonder how it plays out. It's hard to test it here. As a team up, Punisher gains a maximum health increased of 25. Damn, and a boost of damage. Big Punisher buff. Black Widow unlocks a new pulse rifle ability through a team up with Punisher. Let's see what that does. The Punisher upgrades Black Widow's arsenal, adding a pulse mode to her red room rifle. While this ability is active, using straight shooter fires a pulse beam that deals pierce damage.
Skull pulse ray active. Widow's device is lethal.
Double kill.
Okay, so it just goes to them.
That's 3.
Okay.
Wow, 4 in a row.
This doesn't seem very powerful though. Rocket Network, Penny Parker, nice. Let's team up Rocket gains. Oh, that's why Rocket got a little nerf, because he gets a 5% healing. Okay, so just to rebalance him. BRB is upgraded to Web Beacon. A Web Beacon. Penny Parker unlocks a armor spider nest. Yeah, this looks pretty powerful.
Spider beacon in service.
Wow.
Spiders.
Is this how it works? What? Oh, I thought this... Where did that guy come from? Okay, very interesting. Usually you want to hide your beacon. This is interesting.
Pretty sure I'm still the coolest superhero in any reality. Check out these nests.
Dude, this is crazy. Look at this. Penny, this looks like a huge Penny buff. Hold on, this thing spews mines? It spews everything. Wow.
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains.
Okay, so creates cyber webs. Wow, it spawns mines and drones. Hold up. Penny Parker can additionally deploy armored spider nest that periodically drops ammo packs and ammo packs.
My dad knows where they his head, but I feel like I was born to
Okay, so this one drops ammo packs. It's smaller though.
that sound.
Damn, this is a huge Penny buff. Because I feel like Penny's like the least... Penny's very powerful against dive characters. If they have a Venom, if they have a Hulk, Penny will counter them. Now she's even more powerful. This is crazy. And this...
Wow, 4 in a row.
Wow, a huge Penny buff.
Yeah, what an upgrade.
5. That's amazing.
They're just constantly killing things. This is insane. The fact that it drops mines, that is a big deal. The fact it drops mines.
Unbelievable.
Usually rockets try to hide those, now they're using them offensively. That's crazy.
It just wasn't your day.
That is crazy.
I'm a good guy who occasionally takes stuff that doesn't belong to him.
As team up, okay, so Iron Man gets a 5% boost. Okay, that's why they did a slight nerf to him. Because he's getting a 5% boost to his damage. Ultron gets a new nano ray ability with this team up. What the hell does that mean? Oh, so this is basically like Iron Man's, you know, his, I don't know, his shift ability? No, his right click. Okay.
I'll take a shield.
That, okay. Makes him even more powerful. Okay, so Iron Man has no team up now. Jeff the Land Shark and Venom. He gains... Wow. How much health is Venom gonna have now? How much health is Venom? Venom is already one of the most annoying tanks to fight against. 800. Oh my god. Okay, this is interesting. So what does Jeff get? Venom shares a part of his symbiote with Jeff the Landshark. When using the team ability in either his normal state or hide and seek state, Jeff extends his symbiote tendrils to nearby allies, linking with them. Linked allies receive continuous healing. When this ability reaches a maximum duration, all linked allies gain a large burst of healing, with excess healing being converted in bonus. Okay, so can't really test that here, unfortunately. But looks interesting. Adjusted or removed. Okay, team up has been removed. Okay, Black Widow loses the Super Sense. I feel like they never teamed up. Okay, Punisher's gone. Luna. Okay, that's gone. Iron Man's gone. Finally, Spider-Man got. Finally, they got rid of Spider-Man's, you know, one-shot thing. Spider-Man loses. That I'm happy about that. I feel like Spider-Man, he just needed that. He just doesn't need a one-hit combo. He already has too much survivability. Balance change. It decreases the Atlas Bond anchor. Okay. Let's see. Increases the cooldown. Really? Okay. So there. Increased. Alright, so they increase the cooldown there. They're all nerfs. Mental projection. Reduces the proportion of damage caused by magnetic resonance and... I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like... Reduce the damage capability? Okay, I guess... So 10% damage nerf on this. But there was so many team-up changes. A lot... almost everyone got nerfed. Huge nerf on everything. Overall, this seems... I mean, it seems not too bad. Curious how this is going to play out. But if you guys stuck through the entire video, hit the like.